the Father of all, the Creator of heaven and earth, and our ultimate destiny when our time on earth is done. Almighty God, behold us your children, who are nothing without your help. We are in, especially if we are having difficulties. Lord God, be with us inasmuch as you have given us this opportunity to be doctors in the future, your representative in the healing profession, in the art of healing. You are the greatest healer of all, and we are your instruments.
Please remain seated for our Ama hymn.
Give the opening remarks, but I think he's stuck in the accounting division because there are some of you who are still paying for their tuition fees, right? Okay. So, as soon as it comes up, then we will start whatever we are to start now and give him the floor. But in the meantime, instead of waiting for him, maybe go on with our next part of the program, which is the introduction to the faculty of the School of Medicine for the year 2016 to 2017. And I would also like to apologize that there are only very few of us here, primarily because we already have two batches of medical students, one who came in June and one who came in November, and you are supposed to be the third batch. If whoever are here are the ones who do not have any classes on with the second and the third batches, okay? So you will have to pardon me if there are only a very few of them, but they are among the best of the faculty of the School of Medicine of AMA, okay? So may I start off with my right-hand man, is Dr. Ray Santamina. You know him very well. Recognized by the American Academy of Sociologists. Okay. So the next one is Dr. Maria Virginia Santiago, Gigi for short. Dr. Santiago is also part of the anatomy section of the School of Medicine. Dr. Santiago graduated from the Philippines, from Pamantasan Lungsod ng Kabataan. And if you do not know anything about Pamantasan Lungsod ng Kabataan or PLM Manila, what is Pamantasan Lungsod ng Manila in Tagalog English? The second one, or the third one rather, is Dr. Siegfried Yap. Dr. Siegfried Yap is not only an anatomist, although he graduated from the University of the East, Ramon Magsaysay Memorial Medical Center. Now it's called, it has an additional name to it, Foundation Incorporated. Graduated from that university and had his residency in surgery in Rizal Medical Center. Dr. Yap is not only graduated also from the University of the Philippines with a BS Public Health degree. Okay, so you will not only meet him in anatomy, you will also meet him in surgery. If ever you get into the second year, then you will also meet him in micropara in the second year. Okay. Dr. Ray Santamina, college secretary, is also part and parcel of the anatomy department. And Dr. Santamina for the academics. So now he is more concerned with the academics and with the clinics. So Dr. Santamina is one of your anatomy teacher, and he will also be your neurologist, lecturing to you on neurology on the second year and on the third year. Okay. Then we have Dr. Michelle Cuban. Dr. Michelle Cuban is a graduate of Fatima Medical Center, but she has her fellowship in infectious disease in the Philippine Children's Medical Center, one of the highly regarded medical center for training on all kinds of fellowship, ranging from ambulatory pediatrics down to oncology and infectious diseases. Okay, and so I don't know if you can present this, Ray and me. Okay, Dr. Edwin Barre, I think will be coming in late. He is the head for basic sciences. He is also a doctor of medicine of the UERM. He is an orthopedic man who had his fellowship in Philippine, who was his fellowship, who is a fellow of the Philippine Orthopedic Association and the Philippine College of Surgeons. He had his training in Children Orthopedic Fellowship in Shriners Hospital for Crippled Children in Kentucky, USA. Next, we have Maria Virginia Santos, which we have already mentioned a while ago. Then we have Dr. Yap, still single, still available, and no longer available. Still single, but you know. But you know.
Engaged na ma'am, engaged.
Engaged to? Okay. Okay, the college secretary, neurology residency program at the University of California, Irvine Medical Center, California, USA. He had his internal medicine residency program at the University of Southern California and a member of the American Academy of Neurology. At the moment, he is the college secretary and is also a faculty of the gross anatomy and histology. But you will also meet him when during your second and third year in neurology. We have already introduced to you our probable next medical education unit officer, Dr. Cadorna, and the next one is Dr. Eric Paulo Isaiah de la Cruz, who is a doctor of medicine in Western Visayas University of College of Medicine, has placed third in the Philippine licensure examination last February 2008. He is an otolaryngologist, head and neck surgery residency program at St. Luke's Medical Center, and is a diplomate of the Philippine Board of Otolaryngology, head and neck surgery. He is presently on leave because he is finishing his fellowship on some other aspects of microsurgery of the face, head, and neck. Then we have Dr. Flora B. Madarcos, our also a graduate of UERM Memorial Medical Center, has been in the Hall of Fame, is a Hall of Famer in UERM as the best teacher. Best teacher of the medical school for 5 consecutive years. So he is already a Hall of Famer, and I am very, very much appreciative of the fact that he will be still a member of the Department of Biochemistry. He will be taking care of the first year biochemistry modules, or rather subjects. Then we have Dr. Rick Santos, who graduated from the FEU, the Nicanor Reyes Medical Foundation, and is also a faculty of the same university, Our Lady of Fatima College of Medicine, Angeles, and this medical school. Then we have Ralph, Cylon, and Jacinto, a registered pharmacist who graduated from Pangatasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila as a registered pharmacist who is also a member of the Department of Biochemistry. Okay. Then we have members of the Department of Physiology. First, we have Dr. Carolina Cijeres, who graduated from UERM. She has a Master's of Arts in Teaching. She is a fellow of the Philippine College of Gerontology and Geriatrics, a fellow of the Physiology Society of the Philippines. He was the former chair of the Department of Physiology of the University of the East, Ramon Magsaysay Memorial Medical Center, and at the moment also a faculty of the rehabilitation and physical therapy department and medtech, medical technology department or school of UERM. Then we have Dr. Mark Ramos at the back. Mild-mannered Dr. Ramos, but don't push him to the limit. Dr. Ramos is the head for clinical sciences. He graduated from Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila. He had his pediatric residency program, training program at the UP PGH. He is at present a diplomate of the Philippine Pediatric Society, faculty of University of Perpetual Health System, Delta, and AMA School of Medicine. Then we have Maria Cristina Villalumbo, also a doctor who also is a graduate of Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila. He has his pediatric residency program at the UPPGH. She had her fellowship training program in pediatric hema-onco at the University of the Philippines, PGH. He is a diplomate of the Philippine Pediatric Society and member also of different medical schools, including MCU, or Nicanor, Manila Central University, Philemon D. Tanchoco Medical Foundation. Okay. Then we have Dr. Frederick Montano, who is on leave at the moment and is on further study in Singapore, but will be back by April. He is in Singapore to study microsurgery of the hands. Okay, so he also graduated from UERM. His orthopedic residency program he had his residency program in orthopedics at the Philippine Orthopedic Center. He is also a diplomate of the Board of Orthopedics and a licensed physical therapist. Okay. So Dr. Juliet Bareng, also from the RM, she has a Master's of Arts in Teaching. He is a fellow of the Physiology Society of the Philippines. He passed the ECFMG, or the Educational Commission on Foreign Medical Graduates, Fellowship in Cardiovascular Physiology, University of Kentucky, USA. He is the former head of the Department of Physiology of UERM, and at the moment is still a faculty of that same university and this medical school. Then we have Dr. John Arnel Amata, MD. Dr. John Arnel Amata. He graduated from Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila. He has his anatomic and clinical pathology residency program at the University of the Philippines, PGH. He is a fellow of both pathology and the Philippine Society of Pathologists. He has a master's in management in health administration from the Philippine Christian University. He was the former chair of the Department of Pathology of the Pamantasan Lungsod ng Maynila, and a faculty of both Lungsod ng Manila and Peace University. Okay. Then we have Dr. Paulo Iscanio, MD. Dr. Paulo Iscanio is a graduate of UARM. He has his residency at FU Nicanor Reyes Medical Foundation on anatomic and clinical pathology, and he is the expert on problem-based learning. Okay. Okay. Of course, Dr. Dr. Cadorna, you already know her. Then Dr. Pia Magain is our Year 2 coordinator. She also finished her medical schooling at the University of the East. He is his psychiatric pediatric residency program is at Veterans Memorial Medical Center. He is an associate member of the Philippine Society of Experimental and Clinical Pharmacology, and she is also a faculty of the University of the East and this medical center. I see our school administrator, so in the meantime, sir, may we have a word from you first before we start with our
Okay, good morning. Hi. It's a pleasure to see you again, especially those who came from a long vacation. How was your vacation? Okay, so again, it's nice to see you back at AMA Makati, and this time you are about to a medical degree. And I hope you are more ready by now than a year ago when you started with your pre-med program, which is BS Psychology. And of course, we expect a bigger group this time, which is about, what, 50 or close to 60 students. And of course, for the next 2 hours, maybe you will have a clearer picture of what's in store for you for the next 4 years. Yeah, 4 years. But as a piece of advice or reminder to all of you, I hope you will be more focused this time. Of course, most of you, if not all of you, did well during the 1-year pre-med program, but we expect you to do better this time because, as we all know, the medical education is far more difficult and more challenging than the pre-med program. So if before you have gotten used to maybe sleeping an average of 8 hours, maybe this time you will sleep only for about 2 hours. 1 hour. So 2 hours is too much, so only 1 hour. And that you will do it during class. I'm just kidding. Okay, so again, I say good luck to all of you, and I hope if you will have questions during the course of the session today, feel free to ask questions, and I'm sure Dean Fajardo and her team would be more willing to answer your queries. Okay, thank you, and good luck. Good morning to all of you.
As mentioned to you by Dean, okay, there are certain things about the student handbook or student manual which we think we need to discuss today because they are very important. The other minor things, The other minor things, you will have to wait for the student manual, okay, which will be distributed anytime soon, okay? All right. I would like to apologize for the way the slides were made, okay, because basically we just copied and pasted, most of the things from the student manual. But I will just go ahead and discuss them briefly, okay? Well, as you already know, because you are admitted already to the School of Medicine, okay, there are certain requirements that you need to meet, or an applicant needs to meet, okay? Of course, all of these things will have to comply with the requirements of the Commission on Higher Education, or CHEN. So that's why all of you are here, okay? Of course, there are two main or two basic requirements. One is you should have a bachelor's degree, which you actually earned in December of last year, correct? You graduated December of last year, okay? Whether it's Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science, that's accepted. However, okay, it's very important that you have some background on pre-medical sciences, meaning, certain, because it's going to be a lot easier for you to understand medicine and survive in your med school if you have some basic information about, let's say, the human body or even the mammalian body, okay? All right, next. Your application, okay, should include, of course, your fully accomplished application form, which I think all of you have submitted already. Okay, except for 3 or 4, we're still waiting if they are going to continue. Okay, that's what it means. If you scored 99%, that means only 1% of all of those who took the exam scored higher than you. Right? That's why you scored 99. If your score is 99 plus, that means only very few, maybe less than 10, scored higher than you, because there's no 100%. Now, if your score is negative 1%, okay, that means you're way down in the bottom. Okay. Now, even though it's a percentile rank, really, it's not really your raw score. Okay. We would like for you to pay attention to it, because the burden is on you. Meaning that you have to prove to yourself, number one, to your parents, to us, the faculty, and of course to AMA School of Medicine, that you are really worthy. Okay? That not because your score is 1%, it doesn't mean you're stupid, or ignorant, or dumb, or whatever. Right? Okay. So again, let me mention that the cutoff is 40%. But if your score is less than 40, okay, AMA School of Medicine will still accept you. However, there is going to be a waiver that you need to sign. Okay? The waiver specifies that even though your score is less than 40%, okay, we will accept you on the condition that you will pass your first year. Meaning you will get passing marks in all of the modules in your first year. Otherwise, you will get kicked out or dropped from the roll. Okay? Now, if let's say you haven't had or haven't taken the NMAT, we will still accept you. Again, you will have to sign a waiver, meaning that you have to take the exam on April 17th. Okay? Since I think 1 or 2 of you already registered for it. Okay, so you have to show us a proof that you registered for the NMAT, and then we will accept you. Okay? And then take the exam on the 17th. Okay? Alright. Transcript of records, I think some of you have submitted them already, but a lot of you haven't. Okay, of course, it should come from your BSI department, college. Okay? Alright, then diploma or certificate of graduation, basically the same requirement. It will come from the BSI program. Okay, next, certificate of good moral character. Some of you have submitted that already. It should be a letter coming from your school, your professor, or if you have worked before, an employer, someone who knows you as a person, someone who can attest to your good moral character. That you're not a criminal, that you didn't kill anybody, that you didn't rob a taxi cab, or whatever. Okay? Right, next, birth certificate. A few of you have submitted your birth certificate. Now, I think all of you have submitted your birth certificate to the BSI, correct? Okay, now, the School of Medicine is totally separate from us. Well, not totally, but sort of. Okay? So, what we want you to do is for you to get a copy or make a copy of your documents from BSI and then submit them to us. Okay? Because they're not going to give them to us directly. You will have to do it yourselves. Okay? Alright. And then marriage certificate for those who are married already. And then 6 color pictures, 4 2x2s, and 2 1x1s. A few of you have not submitted the pictures. We need to memorize your faces, okay? Because, you know, in the PBL curriculum, we have a lot of classroom activities where you will be the ones discussing the cases, not us. We will be there to facilitate, however, it's you.
I am very happy to see this group of students. After 1 year of spending their time with us at the PS Psychology program offered by the College of Arts and Sciences, I, as the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, is really happy to see you entering to the new stage of your career, and I am proud to endorse these students who are now ready to take MD program, and I believe that they have completed the requirements for the payment. And of course, the reason why I'm here, I have to acknowledge your effort. I believe not not the 60 actually performed, but at least 19 of them excelled in academically, excelled in their what I call DSP Med, and it's but proper for us to acknowledge their performance. And as far as I'm concerned, one agent here is very generous enough to share his to share cash incentive for this group of students. What about one applause for that? The idea of giving cash incentive plus certificate of achievement and a token is for you to be motivated to study further in your chosen program like the MD, because I believe that there is a proposal, a reward scheme proposal proposed by the agent, Sir Vivek. This matter already with DFAR about the reward scheme. So you better make good, because there will be cash incentive ways for you, because as you do good, it's not only giving this kind of academic award like a cum laude, magna cum laude, or summa cum laude. There will also be certain monetary cash incentive. You will be learn this more on your present dean, Dr. Bahar, as you go on with your ME program. Ladies and gentlemen, this is based on the last trimester of the academic performance of this BS Pre-Med. And I would like to present this certificate of achievement to these chosen top students. I'd like to ask Director Sir Darwin Rodriguez to join me in awarding the certificate together with Sir Vivek, Sir, and our Dean of the College of Medicine, the College of School of Medicine, that's the proper term, ASM. And of course, our officer, Sir Alan. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, ranking first in the during the last semester with a GWA, general weighted average of 1.0. Summary. Very nice. Summary will also be receiving a stethoscope for him to use for practice purposes. Sir, please, I give you the Okay, second in rank, we have Naveen Kumar Selvam with a GWA of 1.03. Okay. We have here, third, we have Nikita Nalish with 1.326 kilo. Certificate of Achievement is hereby awarded to Uma Said with also 1.326 kilo. Joining the list of academic achievers, Lavina GWA of 1.4. Another achiever is Benita Prismanamorti, 1.51. Sam Isai is not with us today, but she will also receive certificate of achievement. Irene Priscilla, you are also a receiver of the certificate of achievement plus cash incentive with, of course, 1.6 kilo. Krishna Kumar Lahore, certificate of achievement.
Wrong. You stand wrong. Up dito. Malitaw.
62. Yogesh Nagar is also awarded with certificate of achievement with a GWA of 1.62. I think Sam will receive certificate of achievement and cash incentive because yes, but unfortunately he's attending his last term with BSI Quality Program. Piyush Saini Ayuram. Piyush is also a recipient of cash incentive plus certificate of achievement. I think we also have Balaji and recipient of cash incentive because he earned 1.68 GWA for the third trimester. Bharat Singh is a recipient of the certificate of achievement with 1.68 general weighted average. Nilesh Kare, not around, claim the certificate later. Nandi not here. And another we have Saura Kumarta with average of 1.7 and the certificate of achievement. Mohammed Ghani Khan 1.7 with certificate of achievement. Anish Kumar and Rishabh Kapoor. Okay. And last we have Sheikh Riazuddin Gorodin. Sheikh will provide the certificate later. Please accept the incentive and later we'll give you the certificate. Okay? Because this told me that last time he completed his OJT, that's why we finalized the grade. Thank you for allowing us to Ladies Mahar, Dr. Mahar, thank you for allowing us to award the certificate of these students who excel in their pre-med PSI program. I hope and pray that you will continue striving harder for enriching your goal in realizing your MD program with Dr. Mahardo. Thank you, and God bless.
Okay, congratulations to all the awardees. I hope that would serve as an inspiration or a motivation to the others to strive harder during the next semester.
Good morning. It's nice to see you all again. Just take this opportunity to first of all congratulate you on completing your years and good luck to you for you to be all in MD. Okay, a few things I'd like to inform. One is that we are negotiating or having to implement a reward scheme and a scholarship scheme. About 30 lakh rupees worth of scholarships or rewards to the 60 of your year and the 200 college have joined the new batch. Basically, the outlines like this have been given, but it still needs to be approved. Okay, is that at least set for the first bachelor's and also for the MD. The first 2 sets of MD, right? That's 3 plus to 5 sets. Maybe some monetary incentive plus a certificate given. And at the end of MD 1, we do an assessment, and between 5 to 10% of the batch, we give between $1,000 to $500 each. Instead of giving 1 or 2 persons a big scholarship, what we decided to do is we decided to give in the first few sets 30% of the class scholarships, and then at the end of the first year MD, between 5 to 10% of the class scholarships. So this amount spread over a large number of people to motivate everybody to study. Because when I was in Ukraine, I was giving scholarships. What was happening is that you would give 1 or 2. So you know that one boy is coming first, the others would not study because only that one boy is going to make it. Okay, so that's why we decided to spread it out over a larger number of people. Okay, so we hope that it will be taken in the right spirit and understood properly. We'll announce it as soon as it gets negotiated and implemented. Implementation will be like this, that it will be on the class ranking. Okay? And in the final year, the bigger one, which is $1,000 or $500 or whatever, but it must be on the list of the first year, full first year grades. And basically what the deans and the teachers recommend. Okay? So this is the scholarship scheme. Second thing I'd like to inform you is that we had sent some students to study in Ukraine many years ago, almost 7 years ago. The 10% passing rate this year, 200 passed, 1,800 failed. Out of the 2,000, I had 6 students, all 6 are 200 passing, I had 0 failures. Okay, now how this happened is that everybody put in dedicated effort. Okay, all the students put in a lot of dedicated effort. They had a series of, what they started doing is that they did very good time management. Okay, they would study for their course properly for the first 2 to 3 years. They studied, and then after the 3rd year, they started doing review classes. They formed groups, like 3 people would get together every Friday evening. They would discuss what they did not understand. We also gave them previous year's MCI question papers, which I would buy and I put in the library. I also gave to the students. Some of the students understood them all themselves. They would do their own mock tests. So even in your batch, maybe next year, because now there's no point telling you about MCI now, because there's a base in place. Only after you have the base can you give the exam. So there's no point you studying for MCI now, but at least inform you what they do. Okay, so I also put the books in the library so that you will be able to study. I'm also thinking of inviting one of those 6 boys here, okay, because they will be to give you a lecture. So you will understand how he did it. And he was a very brilliant boy. He just had 55% in class 12. But he cleared MCA in 1 attempt. First attempt he cleared MCA. So I wanted to get in mind, I'm thinking of inviting him back there for this trip and all that. So he comes and he will talk about how he made his MCA in 1 attempt. So you can also learn and be inspired by that. And also the students in the BS, they will also learn and be inspired. And again, I'd like to remind you about the safety and the hygiene and all issues. That when you come to class, please be smartly dressed. Okay, so I would say wear proper clothes. Okay, be a little smart. Don't go out late in the night. Now that you're empty, you have to study very, very hard. You know what happened last year? Is that those 5 Indians who are in MD now, you know, the Jenny and Ayush, all that. Okay, they came and said, oh sir, MD is very hard, because the first 3 months they really had to struggle. Okay, because the MD system in Philippines is like the American system, it's a cram system. Cram means that you have to read 12 hours a day, 14 hours a day, 16 hours a day, like that. And I think the students were not used to the cramming system. Even when I did my MBA here at IIM in the Philippines, okay, you don't go to sleep at 2 o'clock in the night and wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and go back and start studying. You only sleep 3-4 hours a day. After 6 months, we got used to it. After 6 months, it became second nature. But okay, I'm sleeping 4 or 5 hours a day and the rest of the day I'm studying. And Saturday night I'm sleeping, Friday night I'm sleeping. Those are the 2 sleeping nights I get. Sunday morning again I start studying for Monday class. Okay, that's how my life was when I was doing my MBA at IIM. Not just mine, but everybody else's. We would study 14 to 16 hours a day. So you all have to be aware that medical in Philippines is based on the American system, which is a cram system. C-R-A-M, cram. Cram means you have to read as much as you can. Okay? And if you all study hard, and I'll also try to get the over to give you a talk, not just yours, but the other students also. Okay, maybe he won't come now, I'll get him next time I come. Which means the next, in August, September, October, November, I'll get him over. Okay, at that time. So then, he can give you a talk on how to pass the MCA. So it will inspire you. Okay, if you have any issues, you can always come to me and talk to me for, whatever. As far as the visa conversions are concerned, you have to go down to extensions. You have to go down to Royal and do it. Those new students will come, I'm handling it. The old students go and do it directly. But the new students come to me, I'll do your work for you. Okay, the old students go and do it directly, like small class size. The way you go to a private hospital where, you don't get so many patients. Here you've got a government hospital where the patient flow is more. But again, you have to clap with both hands. Though we can provide the facilities for you, or we provide the cadavers for you, or we provide the hospital for you, you yourself have to take the initiative to study. Okay? You yourself have to be enthusiastic about what you are doing. That, okay, I like this. I'm doing this because I like it. And because I like it, I'm putting my effort into it. If you think I'm studying because Mr. Jaiswal is asking me to study, or because Mr. Darwin is asking me to study, or because the dean is asking me to study, or my father is asking me to study and I don't want to study, then you're in the wrong place. Okay, that's not the attitude you should have when you're studying medicine. The attitude should be that you're studying for yourself, for your career, okay, because you like it. And if you get to like it, then you will really enjoy your stay. You will enjoy your studies. But if you have a negative attitude, saying, what am I doing out here? Why am I studying? In the wrong place, wrong this, wrong that. Then, you won't succeed in this. Not only this, whatever activity you do with that kind of attitude will fail. You're setting up yourself for failure. So the first requirement is a positive mental attitude and ability to, and then application. That you yourself are studying very, very hard. Okay, fine. What I can do is I can give you a scholarship scheme, which is a reward scheme. Okay, 10%, 20%, 30%. That itself, it's just a small thing. The main thing is that you should be willing to study yourself. Okay, if you yourself are willing to study, then more power to you. You will pass NCI monitoring. Suppose you have a negative attitude. You don't want to study. Okay, you want to cheat and pass, or you're adopting shortcuts. When you go back to India, you will definitely fail NCI. Okay, NCI is extremely difficult. It is foolproof. The exam is foolproof. And you only have a 10% pass rate. This year, you had a 10% pass rate. That means, let's do randomly, if 50 of you will give the test, 5 will pass, 45 will fail. Okay? I mean, that's what it means, right? 10% pass rate. Now, how did I get a 100% pass rate? And that too, I got it in Ukraine. Okay? In Ukraine, the teachers, they don't speak English properly. Okay, all my students would complain to me that, look, the anatomy teacher explains in Ukrainian, not in English. So how did I get a 100% pass rate and everybody else is getting a 10% pass rate? How did that happen? And mind you, first attempt, not second attempt. I'm talking about 10%, I got 100% first attempt. I got it because A, I would do some mentoring of the students, like I'm doing to you now. B, the students were interested in studies. Okay? C, I created a positive mental attitude. Okay, I told them that look, you're stuck with it whether you like it or dislike it. Just like I'm telling you, you're stuck with it whether you like it or dislike it, right? 3 years you're dead. You've got to study 16 hours a day. You better get used to it. 12 hours a day. Alright, if you don't believe me, go and ask Murli and those boys in the MD. How many hours a day they study. Right? Previously we would sit and talk and be friends. Now they won't even talk. We say hello and they say, sorry, I have to go to class. Or sorry, I have to go and sleep. Right? They don't have time. Because now they've understood that they have to study. And I respect that. Okay? So the advice being given to you is that look, you guys also got to study. I'll get the pine over to give you a talk. Okay, if you want, you can ask Murli or any of the seniors also to give you a talk if they have the free time to do so about what to expect in MD. But essentially, you have to A, like the subject, B, have a positive mental attitude, C, you have to apply yourself. Yes, we will give you some scholarships quarterly or semester-wise, and at the end of the year, we'll have some reward system in place, we'll have some reward and recognition systems in place so that you feel proud and you take pride in your work, so that the whole batch studies. We'll have systems like that. But you also have to apply yourself. Okay, there's only so much I can do. Okay, you want to pass MCI? Yes, I'll help you. What will I do? I'll get you the MCI question papers. I'll give you a talk. Okay, that look, this is the question paper. Do a mock test, and this is how you should do review. Okay, I'll explain to you how to help yourself in your exams. I'll come and give you a talk again, maybe in second year, third year, along with those books. Okay, I'll put some in the library, some I'll give to you. You can photocopy to whatever. But you have to apply. I can't study for you. Okay? So, we'll do that, please wait. And do you have any questions from me? Please ask. Who has questions from me? Please ask. Any questions? Yes?
About the fees.
Fees, Sir Dhawan said that you will pay the full fees in advance. So, you have to deposit.
No installment. No installment.
No installment. Talk to Mr. Dhawan. Talk to Sir Dhawan. About the fees. About the fees. See, those who paid the fees to me, I'll give you a credit note. If there's an issue, we'll sit and sort it out. Okay, because 2 people have given me fees, 1 and 2. Okay? And for the rest, if you have not paid me, please go and deposit to the college bank directly. Okay? What other questions you have? Please ask.
Who gives the fees?
We had that.
Can we ask a little moderation in the place?
Sorry?
Can we ask a little moderation in the place?
Moderation in the dress. See, as far as the dress is concerned, the university has their own dress. Some people have told me that we want a new dress, we want this, we want that. So, my advice to you all is, suppose you want a new dress. Everybody get together, design a new dress which is better.
Just one day after.
You have to take the school dress. But if you want to in April, then you have to go and ask the dean and the authorities. But first, everybody has to agree on one dress. When you start talking, you will find that nobody will agree. You and nobody will agree. So then, see, I am not the right person. What you have to do is you have to say that, okay, you want an apron, take a sample of the apron, okay, take some photographs, make a case, like you make a police case, or you make a court case, make a case. I told you, first one, nobody will agree to one. Okay, somebody has been telling me about this, like Rizvi has been telling me, Rizvi has come from Kagyan. Okay, so Rizvi has been telling me that in Kagyan we have a t-shirt. And you should give me a sample of the t-shirt. You show me the sample of the t-shirt. I said, it's very, very good. See how many people want to buy it. Okay? And where it is done, and B, how many want to buy it. Okay, if you can make a t-shirt of our School of Medicine, okay, see how many want to buy it, nobody want to buy it. Okay? Whatever you do, but what you can do is you can of course design your t-shirt and you can print it. If other people want, you can say go and buy it there. No, you can do that. But if you get everybody to agree on one thing, very difficult. But if you want, you get them to agree, then you write with the dean and you write to Sir Dhawan, you petition them and see what they say. Okay, because in the schools, you forgot I'm just the agent. I'm not the school, I'm not the dean, I'm not the administrator. Okay? My job is what? Admissions, and B, my job is to take care of you. Okay, and the extra thing is, I'm trying to motivate you to study and pass MCI 100%. Okay, that's what we need, 100%. I did that in UK. The first batch passed 100%. My second batch and third batch also will pass between 90 to 100%. I know that, I'm confident, I don't have to be there. Okay, all I did was show them the path. Okay, and the seniors then started mentoring the juniors in the positive way. Okay, and there are some issues which are happening in other colleges. People are not studying, people are fighting with each other. In our college, it's junior batch, right? Some people are fighting for, right? So some rules will be coming out. Now that in ND actually is not of concern to you because so some rules may be notified by the college system, the students can be expelled. Okay? Yeah, because those who don't want to study, better we send them home. So you want to spend around 25 lakh rupees in education, right? 15 lakhs is your fees, 10 lakhs is your food and housing. 25 lakhs. If you don't want to study, better you go home. Why do you want to spend 25 lakhs? Spend 5 lakhs later, then go home, he's in the 20. You can buy a flat with it, you can hold on rent. You can buy 4 or 5 photocopy machines, you can get photocopy insights. Yes? You can buy a DTP machine for 2 lakh rupees, rent a shop and you can get some income from it. I don't want to spend 25 lakhs doing nothing over here. Okay, we're sitting at 20, Sunday and day, then you go home. So for those kind of people, that's the idea. I'm quite confident if you do what I say, you will all pass MCI 100%. I'm 100% sure because I've done it before. Okay, I'd like to do it again with your batch. Okay, then what we are doing by doing a series of things. It's just not one thing. It's to make sure that you all pass with the correct inputs. You'll have the inputs to pass. And last but not the least, after you graduate, we'll also put you into the right coaching class. Okay, in Delhi. Okay, where the faculty is good, which will help you in practice. But if you don't have the base now, like the next 4 years, if you don't study properly, you won't make your base. Okay, coaching will not help you. Okay, coaching will not help you. So you will make your base now. Your base will be made by your own education. Okay, not by help. Right? When somebody who's done it before in one attempt, and he wasn't a brilliant student, he only had 55% in class 12. He only had 55% in PCB in class 12, that word. Okay, and he passed MCI one attempt. And not only did he pass MCI, see MCI the cutoff is 150, right? He got 180 or 190. Okay, which is a very high grade. Of course, our topper, she got 230, 215 or 235 or something. Our topper, the girl who topped, there's 3 boys and 3 girls. The girl who topped, she got 235, the second one was 215, this boy was third, 185, 190. Okay, which is a very high grade for somebody with 55% in class 12. So you all can also do it, don't feel scared, okay? Don't feel scared, just apply yourself. If you apply yourself now, the next 4 years, I'm sure you'll be able to pass MCI 100%. That's the kind of result we want to see. We don't want to see people failing. And if you really don't want to study, go home. Don't waste your time and don't waste your papa's money. Okay? Seriously, don't waste your time, don't waste your father's money. Because these 4 years, I mean, you can see what Murli and all are going through, right? First year, like, they're all looking like that, like zombies they are. Okay, the amount of studies that they're doing, they look like zombies. Okay, they don't have time for anything anymore. Previously, they would sit and talk. Now they don't sit and talk. Okay, they come, they go to school, and they go back home, and either they're sleeping or they're studying. That's what they're doing. Okay, and okay, any more questions? Then please wait, we'll just organize some kind of photo shoots, okay, for some of you. Thank you very much. Dean Pataksal, any? One more thing, I'll just like to explain to you, we've given them a proposal for scholarships for your MD1 also, which means in the first SEM and the second SEM, we'll give you all some based on your MD1, your first SEM and second SEM results. And so these are small amounts, okay, 2,000-3,000 pesos each. But there's a big amount of $1,000 each, maybe 3, 4, 5 of you. Or maybe 3 will get 1,000 and 3 will get 500, something like that. Okay, and the entire 260, the whole amount is coming to 30 lakh rupees, 2 million pesos. That's the calculation I've done for 260 students. But it's yet to be finalized. Okay, so I hope that is a bit of incentive with a certificate and all that. So the deans have to agree and the college has to agree and then we also have to agree and all that. So I hope that's your incentive to study. Okay? But that's just, but that should not be really the incentive. That should be just one of the things. Your incentive to study is that you yourself are going to pass MCI one attempt. But that's what the scheme is going to be like. Right? So just sit, we will call some people and we'll do some these videos and interviews. Right?
So it's all based on the AMA School of Medicine academic policy, the giving of $100,000. Okay? So please, Dr. Santamina a while ago showed the scheme. So these are for the ledger or the range of magna cum laude, summa cum laude. Actually, that's the basis already. Okay? So, separation in the group, please. Yogesh.
I'm 19 years old, I'm from Bangalore. I'm 20 years old and I'm from Chikmagalur. And I speak in Kannada. And ನಾನು ಈ AMA ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಲೈಕ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಾನೇ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. ಸೊ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ನನಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗ್ತಾಯಿದೆ. ಲೈಕ್ ನಾವು ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರ ಪಾತ್ ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಪಾತ್ ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ರಿಯಲಿ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಲೈಕ್ ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಲೈಬ್ರರಿ ಇಸ್ ಗುಡ್, ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಗುಡ್, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ವೆಲ್. ಲೈಕ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೌಸಿಂಗ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ವಿತ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ರಿಯಲಿ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ. Everyone will help you. Everything is good, so you can come to AMA.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೋಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಕಾರಣ ಏನಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಜನಗಳಿಲ್ಲ. ಬರೀ 100 ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಓನ್ಲಿ 100 ಪೀಪಲ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಫಾರ್ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀ 30 ಜನನ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅದು ನಮಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಓದೋಕ್ಕೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಎನ್ವಿರಾನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೋಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಟ್ವಿ.
ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್, ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ರಿಯಲಿ ಗುಡ್. ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಪರ್ಸ್ನಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ರಿಯಲಿ ಗುಡ್. ನಾವೀಗ BS ಆಯ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ನಾವು ಲೈಕ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಶಿಪ್ಗೆ ಹೋದ್ವಿ. ನಿಮಗೆ ಲೈಕ್ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ದಾರಿ ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಈ ಥರ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನು ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಲೈಕ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ರಿಯಲಿ ಗುಡ್.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗೋ ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟಿ ಮತ್ತೆಲ್ಲೂ ನಮಗೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಹೇಳಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಿರ್ತೀವಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಅವರು ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಖುಷಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರ ಥರ ನೋಡ್ತಾರೆ. ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಗ್ತೀರಾ. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಲೈಕ್ ಬೇರೆ ಥರ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಸಿಗೆ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಲೈಕ್ USM ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇ ಆಗಿರಲಿ, ಲೈಕ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ ಇಟ್ ಬೈ ಯುವರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಓದ್ಕೋಬೋದು. ಲೈಕ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಓದಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಅಷ್ಟೊತ್ತು ಓದ್ಕೋಬೋದು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ you have to like study by yourself and like teachers they'll support you every time. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕೋ ಅದನ್ನು ನೀನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. that's it. So ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಜಾಗ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ. if you want to pursue a doctor please come here.
मेरा नाम अताउल्ला अहमद रिजवी है. आप मुझे रिजवी के नाम से बुला सकते हैं. एक्चुअली मैं पहले गगन इंस्टीट्यूट यूनिवर्सिटी में था और वहाँ मैं BS किया. 1.5 साल का BS किया और उसके बाद मैं यहाँ वहाँ से BS करने के बाद मैं डायरेक्ट यहाँ चूज़ किया AMA कॉलेज ऑफ मेडिसिन को. इसलिए कि AMA कॉलेज ऑफ मेडिसिन में यहाँ इंटर्नशिप अच्छा है और इसका सबसे पहले बात है कि इसका गवर्नमेंट हॉस्पिटल है, इसका अपना आर्म फोर्स मेडिकल हॉस्पिटल. और हमारा चूज़ करने का सबसे बड़ा रीज़न था यहाँ की प्रॉब्लम लर्न बेस पर यहाँ जो पढ़ाई होती है वो ज़्यादा अच्छी पढ़ाई है. और अदरवाइज कंपेरिजन टू अदर्स कॉलेज ऐसे किसी भी कॉलेज से कंपेरिजन किया जाए तो ये काफ़ी अच्छा कॉलेज है. और यहाँ टीचर सारे बहुत अच्छे हैं, बहुत ही कोऑपरेटिव हैं. यहाँ एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन पावर काफ़ी अच्छी है. यहाँ कैडिबर हैं, यहाँ सब कुछ और फैसिलिटी, लैब की फैसिलिटी काफ़ी अच्छी है यहाँ. और सबसे बड़ी बात है कि किसी भी टीचर्स के साथ अगर आप कुछ भी पूछेंगे तो वो आपको ईजिली वे में आपको समझा देंगे।
Hello, good morning. Myself Jitesh Kumar Gopalia. I am from Alwar, Rajasthan, and I am just graduate from BA Psychology, which was for 1 year, and I'm gonna be taking up my medicine soon by Monday. And this guy.
Myself, Chandraprakash Chaudhary from Nagaur, Rajasthan, and I am in BS Psychology.
So, अच्छा, तो मैंने आमा क्यों चूज़ किया? आमा अच्छा कॉलेज है और ये मकाती में है और यहाँ की टीचर्स गुड हैं, सारे सब मोस्टली दे आर फ्रॉम अमेरिका एंड दे ग्रेजुएट फ्रॉम अमेरिका एंड यहाँ पे एनवायरनमेंट अच्छा है, फिलीपींस काफ़ी अच्छा है और यहाँ पे इंडियन फूड है और सब मतलब अच्छे हैं, सब यहाँ पे टीचर्स हैं, यहाँ का मेरा एक्सपीरियंस बहुत अच्छा है। इवन एवरीवन स्पीक इंग्लिश, दैट्स द बिगेस्ट गुड फॉर एडवांटेज फॉर अस।
मैंने अमा इसलिए चूज़ किया क्योंकि अमा में मकाती सिटी में और मेरे सीनियर्स, मैंने जब सीनियर से कंसल्ट किया तो हर की बजाय BS साइकोलॉजी अमा में अच्छी होती है और अमा में BS साइकोलॉजी ओनली 1 ईयर की है, इसलिए मैंने सभी से कंसल्ट करके अमा में की।
I'm Navina. I'm from Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu, and I will be speaking in Tamil because I'm from Tamil Nadu and that is my mother tongue. நான் வந்து இங்கே பிலிப்பீன்ஸில் AMA காலேஜில் மெடிசன் பண்ண போகிறேன். என்னோடய ஃபஸ்ட் இயர் எப்படி ஆரம்பிக்க போகிறேன். நான் வந்து ஏன் இங்கே ஃபிலிப்பீன்ஸை சூஸ் பண்ணேன், இந்த காலேஜுக்கு பர்டிகுலராக வந்தேன் அப்படின்னா, இந்த காலேஜில் வந்து நிறைய மெடிக்கல் காலேஜஸ் இருக்குது ஃபிலிப்பீன்ஸில், நிறைய இந்தியன்ஸ் இங்கே வந்து படிக்கிறாங்க. ஆனால் எல்லா காலேஜ்லேயும் ரொம்ப 200 per class, 300 ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் per class, இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய ஸ்ட்ரென்த் இருக்குது. இந்த காலேஜில் அப்படி கிடையாது. இங்கே ஒரு கிளாஸ் 30 பேர் இல்லை 60 பேர் தான் இருக்காங்க. அதனால் அவங்க ஜாஸ்தி எங்கள் மேலே கான்சென்ட்ரேட் பண்ணுறாங்க. அது ஒரு ரீசன். ரெண்டாவது, இந்த காலேஜ் சிட்டிக்குள்ளே இருக்குது. மக்காட்டிங்கிறது ஒரு பெரிய சிட்டி, ஒரு நல்ல சிட்டி. மற்ற காலேஜ் எல்லாம் ரொம்ப ரூரல் ஏரியாஸில் இருக்குது. அதனால நான் இந்த காலேஜில் சூஸ் பண்ணேன். இங்கே வந்து ப்ரொஃபஸர்ஸ் ரொம்ப நல்லா இருக்காங்க, நம்மக்கிட்ட நல்லா இன்டராக்ட் பண்ணுறாங்க. இங்கே வந்து இன்ட்ராக்ஷன் தான் ஜாஸ்தி. எப்போ டவுட்ஸ் எல்லாம் எப்போ வேணாலும் போய் நம்ம கிளியர் பண்ணிக்கலாம். எனக்கு சின்ன வயசுலேருந்தே டாக்டர் ஆகணும் தான் ஆசை. இது எனக்கு ரொம்ப ஒரு நல்ல ஒரு ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டியாக இருக்குது. தேங்க்யூ.
ஹாய், நான் ஐரன். நானும் கோயம்புத்தூர்லேருந்து தான் வரேன். ஆமாம் வந்து ஒரு நல்ல காலேஜாக இருக்குது. குட்டியாக இருந்தாலும் ரொம்ப நல்லா டீச்சர்ஸ் வந்து ரொம்ப எஃபிஷியண்ட்டாக இருக்காங்க ஹேண்டில் பண்ணுறது கேசஸில். BS தான் ஃபஸ்ட்டு நம்ம ப்ரீமெட் மாதிரி பண்ணுறோம். அதில் வந்து நம்மளுக்கு சம்மந்தம் இல்லை நீங்கள் நினைக்கலாம் நிறைய பேர், பிகாஸ் அது வந்து சைக்காட்ரி எதுன்னு யூஸ் ஆகுது அப்படின்னு. ஆனால் அதுதான் இருக்கிறதுலே மோஸ்ட் இம்பார்ட்டண்ட்டானது நாங்கள் நினைக்கிறோம். அது இன்டர்ன்ஷிப் இருக்கிறது வந்து ரொம்ப யூஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்குது. நீங்கள் ஒரு இடத்துக்குலாம் போகும்போது நீங்கள் நிறையா தெரிஞ்சுக்கிறீங்க. ஸோ BS வந்து ரொம்ப நல்லாயிருக்கு. அப்புறம் நீங்கள் மெடிசனில் போகும்போது நிறையா ஃபேக்கல்ட்டி மெம்பர்ஸ் இருக்காங்க, அவங்க நல்லா சொல்லிக் கொடுக்குறாங்க, பிக் டாக்டர்ஸ் இருக்காங்க. ஸோ ஐ திங்க் ஆமாம் இஸ் பர்ஃபெக்ட்.
મારું નામ વિવેક મોદી છે અને બીજા બધા બાળકો બી અહીં આવ્યા છે ગુજરાતથી. તે લોકો અમદાવાદ અને રાજકોટમાંથી આવી ગયેલા છે અને હું રાજકોટમાં છું. અને અમે બધા યસ ઓવરસીઝની થ્રુ બધા આવેલા છીએ બિકોઝ કે અહીંનું જે ભણવાનું એટમોસ્ફિયર ને બધું છે એટલે અમે લોકો આવ્યા છીએ અને અમે આમાં સ્કૂલ ઓફ મેડિસિનને ચૂઝ કરી છે બિકોઝ કે અમારા જે યસ ઓવરસીઝ છે એ લોકોએ કીધેલું કે તે આમાં સ્કૂલ બહુ સારી છે અને ત્યાંનું જે ભણવાનું અને ત્યાંના શિક્ષકો બધા છે બહુ સારા છે અને તે લોકો ભણવામાં પોતાનું પૂરેપૂરું ટૂંકમાં બધું આપી રહ્યા છે. એન્ડ જે બાકીનું અમે જે અહીંયા આવ્યા છીએ અમને ફૂલ ફર્નિશ હોસ્ટેલ મળી છે, તેમાં બધી રહેવાની સગવડો છે અને ત્યાં ભણવા માટેનું પૂરેપૂરું એટમોસ્ફિયર છે અને ત્યાં અમને ગુજરાતી જમવાનું આપે છે લોકો. રોજ ગરમ પાણી ને એવું બધું મળે છે. સુવાની કંઈ તકલીફ નથી રહેતી, કોઈ બાળકો સાથે કંઈ પ્રોબ્લેમ નથી થતી. બસ એ જ રીઝન છે અમે અહીં લોકો આવ્યા છીએ ભણવા માટે.
જય સ્વામિનારાયણ. મારું નામ નિકુંજ છે અને હું હિંમતનગરથી આવેલો છું અને અહીં યસ ઓવરસીઝ થ્રુ આવેલો છું અને મને અહીં બધું જ સારામાં રીતે બધું ફૂલ ફર્નિશ હોસ્ટેલ એન્ડ ગુજરાતી જમવાનું મળી રહે છે અને મારા આમાં આવવાનું કારણ યસ ઓવરસીઝ છે એમને મને ફૂલ સપોર્ટ કર્યો અને એમને મને પૂરી ડિટેલ્સ આપીને આમાંની ડિટેલ્સ માહિતગાર કરેલો અને આમાં બહુ સારી કોલેજ છે અને એ લોકો અમને ભણવામાં ફૂલ સપોર્ટ કરે છે અને હું એનાથી ખુશ છું મારો કોર્સ જે બીએસ સાયકોલોજી છે એમાં હું સારા એવું પ્રેઝન્ટેશન કરી શકું છું એ જે भावना थी हमारा माँ वो इनकी खुश।
मेरा नाम भारत सिंह है और मैं हरियाणा से हूँ। मेरी उम्र 20 साल है और मैंने आमा इसलिए चूज़ करा क्योंकि यहाँ पे इंग्लिश स्टडी है और इंग्लिश स्टडी है तो जो अमेरिका को फॉलो करता है, इधर जो क्राइटेरिया अमेरिका को फॉलो करता है, तो इसीलिए मुझे अच्छा लगा। यहाँ पे जो बच्चे हैं वो थोड़े कम क्वांटिटी में है जिससे कि अच्छी स्टडी हो सकती है यहाँ पे, मुझे ऐसा लगता है। और फैकल्टी बहुत अच्छी है और यहाँ पे जो रहना सहना है वो सब ठीक है। और अब मेरे दोस्त सतेंद्र कुछ कहेंगे।
राम राम भाई, मेरा नाम है सतेंद्र, मैं रोहतक तकता हूँ। अपना भाई आरा भाई और आमा में ठीक है, अगर एडमिशन ले बढ़िया कॉलेज है और बढ़िया फैकल्टी है, बढ़िया टीचिंग स्टाफ है, सब कुछ है, बढ़िया कॉलेज है, अगर इसमें एडमिशन ले लो।
थैंक यू। मेरा नाम कृष्ण कुमार लौर है, मैं बुलंदशहर यूपी से हूँ और मैंने आमा इसलिए चूज़ किया, एक तो यहाँ पे फिलीपींस में जो समय है 5 साल का ही है और दूसरा कि यहाँ पे फीस भी कम है आमा में और अच्छी पढ़ाई है, हॉस्टल भी अच्छा है और मैंने 1 साल यहाँ BS किया है तो उसमें भी मैंने अच्छी रैंक मिला, मुझे सर्टिफिकेट भी मिला हुआ, इसलिए मैंने आमा चूज़ किया। यहाँ पे सारी चीज़ अच्छी है।
मेरा नाम आरिफ खान है, मैं लखनऊ से हूँ। मैंने आमा इसलिए चूज़ किया क्योंकि सबसे पहली बात बड़े भाई कि यहाँ पे जो कोर्स है वो 5 साल का है। दूसरी चीज़ यहाँ पे सारी लैंग्वेज जो है 80% ऑफ द पॉपुलेशन इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज यूज़ करती है, जो हमें कम्युनिकेट करने में बहुत इजी रहता है, सर्वाइवल बहुत इजी है। और मैं आपको एक और बात बताऊँ, लास्ट ईयर मैं खुद भी यूक्रेन में था 1 साल के लिए और मेरा जो पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस था वहाँ का सर्वाइवल और यहाँ के सर्वाइवल में बहुत डिफरेंस है क्योंकि वहाँ पे उनकी लैंग्वेज पढ़ना, जैसे चाइना हुआ, यूक्रेन हुआ, यहाँ पे बिना लैंग्वेज के आप सर्वाइव कर ही नहीं सकते हो, आपको लैंग्वेज कोर्स करना ही करना है। लेकिन यहाँ पे ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, वो आपका पूरा 1 साल बचा देता है। और रही बात यहाँ पे पढ़ाई एजुकेशन सिस्टम की, तो वो PBL सिस्टम है, ये जो हमारे लिए बहुत बेनिफिशियल होता है। तो ये कुछ चीज़ें हैं जो बहुत बेहतर है यहाँ पे, इसलिए मैं यहाँ पे चूज़ किया पढ़ाई।
मेरा नाम योगेश जागर है, जैसे कि मेरे दोनों दोस्तों ने बताया, मैं भी यूपी से हूँ, मेरठ से। मैंने आमा इसलिए चूज़ किया क्योंकि यहाँ पे मेरे ड्रीम्स को अचीवमेंट करने का मुझे एक मौका मिला है, जो कि मेरी कुछ गलतियों की वजह से मुझे इंडिया में नहीं मिल पाया। चाहे इन्हें गलतियाँ कह लीजिए या फिर पढ़ाई ना करना कह लीजिए, जो कि मैं नहीं ले पाया वहाँ पर। बट यहाँ पे आकर मैं काफ़ी मेहनत कर रहा हूँ और उसका मुझे बहुत अच्छा रिजल्ट भी मिला है, जिसकी वजह से मैं एक स्टूडेंट हूँ यहाँ पर आमा में। और दूसरी चीज़, मैं आमा में आकर मैं यहाँ पर ये सोच सकता हूँ कि आगे चलकर मैं एक भविष्य अपना एक सुरक्षित कर पाऊँगा।
મારું નામ શેખ રિયાઝ છે અને હું અમદાવાદથી છું એન્ડ મેં આમાં એટલે પસંદ કરી કે અહીંયાનું એજ્યુકેશન સિસ્ટમ છે એ બહુ સારું છે। અહીંયાના જે ટીચર્સ છે એ બહુ હેલ્પ કરે છે અને અહીંયા જે એક્ઝામની જે સિસ્ટમ છે વીકલી એ બહુ સારી છે અને એટલે ભણવામાં અહીંયા બહુ મજા આવે છે। અહીંયાનું જે વેધર છે એ બહુ સારું છે, લોકો સારા છે એન્ડ રહેવામાં કોઈ તકલીફ થતી નથી અને મેન તો એ છે કે આમાં મકાતીમાં છે એ બહુ સારું છે। ઓકે, થેન્ક યુ।
Hi guys, this is Saurav. I'm studying at AMA. I'm 20 years old. I'm from Calcutta. তাহলে বাঙালিতে স্টার্ট করলে তাহলে ভালো হবে। কামিং টু দি AMA, আমাটা চুজ করা খুব একটা কঠিন ডিসিশন হয়নি, কেন কি যদি প্রথম কথায় আসি, প্রত্যেকটা মানুষের জীবনে একটা প্রশ্ন থাকে, whether you want to be a leader or you want to follow path of a leader. So I chose to prefer to be being a leader. সো আমার যেহেতু একটা ভালো প্ল্যাটফর্ম তৈরি করেছে, যেহেতু এটা প্রথম ব্যাচ ছিল, তো আমাদের ফুল এক্সপোজারটা পেয়েছি। এখানে সার্ভাইভাল রেট যেকে বলে অন্য কান্ট্রিতে লাইক কম্প্যারিজনে এটা অনেক ভালো আছে, কারণ Philippines compared to others like maybe it's China, Ukraine, Russia, whatever you can compare it with, it's far more better. Okay, so regarding why I chose AMA, I explained to you why you should choose AMA. Well, it depends upon you whether you want to choose AMA, because if you want to be a leader, AMA is the best for you. Okay. Okay. তাহলে আর একটা কথা যে প্রত্যেকটা একটা স্টুডেন্ট মনে করে হচ্ছে কী করে থাকা যায়, ঠিক আছে, এখানে থাকা যাওয়ার যত ব্যবস্থাটা আছে সব কিছু একটা মানে ডিসেন্ট রেটে আছে, যেহেতু আপনি অন্য কান্ট্রিতে সেই রেটগুলো পাবেন না। যেমন রাশিয়াতে সার্ভাইভিং অনেক কঠিন আছে, সে প্রায় ফিলিপিন্সে মানে যেহেতু এটা ইংলিশ স্পিকিং কান্ট্রি, আপনি কমিউনিকেট অনেক ভালো করে করতে পারেন। প্রায় এখানে 90% অফ দ্য পপুলেশন ইংলিশ জানে, বোঝে, কথা বলতে পারে, তো ইটস কোয়াইট ইজি ফর ইউ। ডক্টর, যেহেতু আমি নিজের ব্যাপারটা বলতে পারি, ডক্টর মানুষের ভালোর জন্যে ডক্টর হতে চাই না, ঠিক আছে, সেটা তো আলাদা কথা। হ্যাঁ, যদি আপনি ভালো ডক্টর হতে চান তো সেটার জন্য একটা আপনার ভালো প্ল্যাটফর্ম দরকার আছে। সেটার জন্যে যদি আপনি আমার সাজেশন জিজ্ঞেস করেন তাহলে ঠিক আছে, আমার একটা অনেক উপযুক্ত প্ল্যাটফর্ম প্রোভাইড করছে, আর আমি সাজেস্ট করবো আপনি এখানে আসুন। So I will consider my best of luck to me myself and for you. If you come into AMA, you're most welcome. Thanks.